Well. If it isn't the disinformation campaign spinning up in full speed. This morning I was watching my local news, and they reported that the greatest Miss Loser in history frequented a YouTube channel. They did not name the channel, but it appears to be originating from a new report from intelligence agencies that this individual was a far-right person, even though they donated money to Act Blue and then tried to remove Donald Trump from the planet. Let's take a look at this new report from the FBI, which seems like absolute bologna sausage and cheese, and or non-cheese, I suppose, just bologna sausage. This is wild to me. I forgot to add the picture. If you think this is, this is going to be very suspicious, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you continue to share, and most importantly, follow or subscribe to the channel. It's hard enough to find you all. You know how hard it is to even search up videos on this topic. So please do follow. And I also am rolling out for 4 days only. You know, inflation is crushing everybody out there. Starbucks and all these fast food places are closing down. Well, my company, Coffee Brand Coffee, has not raised our prices at all. And I am offering a 15% off site-wide limited time sale, promo code BREAK, to give you a break from higher prices. Obviously, we have our summer flavors out there, but we also have our wildly popular blueberry cobbler. We have hot cocoa, real cacao cocoa. We have K-cups. We have, our standard Ethiopian, Colombian, dark roasts, decaf, double calf. Your support is never more important than it is today. CoffeeBrandCoffee.com, promo code BREAK to stock up today. Now, I want to go to this thread put up together by Kanoka the Great. Breaking Gab founder Andrew Torba just released an FBI emergency disclosure request that names Lee Tardy Oswald, Biden supporting social media account, after the FBI director Paul Abate now falsely testified under oath to Congress. According to his Gab accounts, he supported Biden, he supported lockdowns and Biden's border policies. Now, the FBI deputy director, Paul Liar, just told Congress that, quote, an account believed to be associated with him had posted 700 comments in 2019 to 2020, which appear to have problems with Jewish people and problems with immigration. This is what many people are calling a classic disinformation spread. You put this stuff out there, people believe it. Look, I think there's one thing we can all agree on here, and generally people that do this type of thing are lunatics, especially when they do it at schools or all that kind of stuff. And sometimes their actual personal politics are difficult to pin down. But let me just ask this simple question. I mean, he didn't go after any Democrats. He went after Donald Trump after knowingly criticizing him and being a literal right-wing reply guy. If Andrew Torba, the owner of Gab, by the way, if you looking for a more free speech platform like X, even more free speech than X, Gab exists. I use Gab for years, and I support their mission. If he had not released the actual messages, we wouldn't even know. Think about that. If he didn't go above and beyond what the FBI requested and just leak the messages himself, this would be the only information we have. Is the FBI saying, oh, he was against border policies. Yeah, that's why he wanted to take out Trump, right? Because Trump is notoriously open borders. Always anti-Semitic. Oh, Trump's been knowingly... Everyone knows that Trump has his issues with the Jew. Oh, wait, no. Trump is a super supporter of Israel, and he obviously supports a strong border. Quote, while the investigative team is still working to verify the account to determine if it did in fact belong to him, so they don't even know if it belongs to him, but they're going to put this out there anyway, we believe it's important to share and note today. Why? Why? You don't know it's his. We've already been waiting at this point 18 days, right? It happened on the 13th. It's been 18 days. Why don't you just wait another day to verify? Oh, because you're not interested in the truth? particularly the given in the absence of any other information to date from social media to reflect their potential motive and mindset. However, the FBI's request to Gab specifically identified the greatest misser of all time account as, quote, Epic Microwave, which had posted comments completely to the opposite of what the FBI had just said to Congress. Moreover, he also donated money to a progressive PAC on January 20th, 2021, just 3 years ago, and posted comments supporting Joe Biden's border policies on Gab just weeks later in early February 2021. Why does the FBI director lying under oath about him, why is he lying about his views to Congress? I think that that's a very good opinion or a very good question. The fact that he's out there, here's obviously the FBI letter that was sent to Gab saying, hey, we think username Epic Microwave, we need all their information because it is this dude. And we saw obviously the accounts. You can see here's an Epic Microwave post. First of all, board and executive orders didn't incentivize any kind of bad behavior as they aren't interested in citizenship. Likewise, the majority of illegal immigrants are not criminals. And in fact, some studies show lower rates of crime committed by these individuals. I doubt that. It's also unclear if extensive path to citizenship is in fact effective at rooting out potential bad actors. So he's pro, open borders. Okay, he's out there shilling for the open borders. Here's, of course, his donation to Act Blue. Now it's just $15. Act Blue is also a suspect company, but it's him, right? Why is he saying
something
this?
Just very recently uncovered that I want to share is a social media account which is believed to be associated with the shooter in about the 2019-2020 timeframe. There were over 700 comments posted from this account. Some of these comments, if ultimately attributable to the shooter, appear to reflect anti-Semitic and anti-immigration themes, to espouse political violence.
700 messages. You released none of them. You didn't release the account. You didn't release that actual person. During that exact same period, this is 2021. You can see they are right here talking about being pro-immigration. So which is it? And you see this person. Interesting because Andrew Torba, founder, claims that Crooks had an account on the site that supported asylum/immigration policies. Either way, either he was trolling or a split personality online, or somebody is wrong and lying. Again, they say new FBI says post from social media platform associated with Crooks. So I'm guessing these are YouTube comments. Either that or my local news just got it wrong. I put out a request for information if anybody had been able to verify this. Like, I literally was sitting there watching the news, feeding my dogs this morning when they talked about a YouTube account. A lot of people are like, oh, it was Demolition Ranch. No, we know it wasn't Demolition Ranch because they said the YouTube channel espoused these views, and Demolition Ranch is relatively apolitical. So I don't know. Maybe the news just kind of got that mixed up, right? But obviously we know all of his positions right here, and they are of the left, right? He's literally reply guying to Paul Joseph Watson, calling him wrong, or Katie Hopkins, or all these other people who are cat turd. People are all, conservative or right-leaning people. He's been replying. So, was he just a troll with no actual political opinions? I suppose that is obviously a possibility. That's actually a possibility that like this individual is just completely out of control. Now you see Gab Andrew Torba, who is retweeted by Elon Musk, saying the FBI is now claiming that they had a social media account unspecified in 2019-2020 when he was 14 that posted anti-immigrant and anti-Semitic content. This is not consistent with Gab's understanding of his motives based on the emergency disclosure request we received from the FBI last week. Account Epic Microwave, which based on content of that EDR, the FBI appeared to think belonged to Thomas Crooks. Many, particularly regime media reporters, have doubted Gab's claim that this request existed. Normally, we don't confirm the existence or content of law enforcement communications. In this instance, we had to. So they showed it. As a courtesy to law enforcement, we are not going to post the entire request. This is just the first page of the request. The story is this. The account which data was requested from unequivocally pro-Biden and in particular pro-Biden's immigration policy. To the best of Gab's knowledge, as of 2021, Crooks was also pro-lockdown, pro-immigration, left-wing Joe Biden supporter. So why is, the FBI and the CIA all coming out now saying, well, we can't actually confirm whether or not this happened. We don't know if this happened, but he was a right-winger? Like, literally what? Literally what? You can see Josh Hawley going after U.S. Secret Service director after forcing him to admit that there had been no punishment after the Trump situation. Quote, the former president, had to eat lead. Fire somebody. I can't believe you would say that you are being persecuted. We've got people who are dead. I mean, yes, Capitol Hill meetings, blah, 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 blah. We know that there's a lot of bluster for Fox News clips, but I can hope, at least I hope that these clips are getting out to the internet and people are seeing it. You see Elon Musk, it sure looks like the FBI leadership engaged in perjury. Vivek Ramaswamy. Complete and total transparency is the only option at this point. All they do is lie and cover up. Director Wray also perjured himself when he told Congress that Trump may have been struck by shrapnel. His deputy director testified today that there was never a single doubt that it was a bullet. Why is there no accountability? I mean, I agree. Look, do I think there are good people inside the FBI? Yeah, I do. I know people who work there, and they are fine people, right? But the rot at the top, the politicization, I don't really understand how anyone could disagree with it. If you want to make a case for the FBI still existing long after it was supposed to, including the FBI and other intelligence agencies, I will hear that, but I'm not hearing that unless you admit that it must be completely restructured, everybody must be completely, removed from the tops, from the people who are making decisions. Do I think people who are just doing their job, like in cybersecurity or in this end, do I think that they're a part of this? No, I don't. But this new disinformation certainly seems very suspicious. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow, and we'll talk to you again real soon.